Touch wood. Don't say that.
Yeah, we did opt to come inside and not opt to get out the second camera. It's not looking too good. It's not raining at all.
I reckon you made the right call. Because imagine you got caught out there in torrential rain. It would be a disaster. And I am soft, so I would complain.
I did call the second camera person and say, I'll let you off the hook tonight. Won't get you standing in the rain, but...
Who'd you have on this? Are you a fan of who you have on second camera? Or?
It's my brother. So
okay, yeah.
I'll say yes.
We might be right.
Going to miss us.
Wow. Isaac didn't curse us.
Yeah, so apologies for everyone
Maybe
watching at home for not getting the second camera angle.
You know
we'll
what?
be back out next time.
If you're not enjoying this, then you're a straight hater. Because Lockie, once again, has done a fantastic job.
You know who's not a hater of the channel and of the streams? Ranveer Gurja in this race.
Oh, Ranveer.
One of the biggest fans of athletics.
The biggest
he's out
fan
there right now.
Of athletics. Ranveer Gurja. With the pink headband on, you will not miss it. Wow, okay, we're starting hot here. We are starting fast, that's for sure. Well, we do have a 24-man field according to this start list, so there's always bound to be a few cowboys that get out there and absolutely let it rip through the first 200 metres. But these guys will settle into it quite comfortably here. A Mentone athlete who's more than happy to try and take the sting out of legs is Sammy Murray. And I apologise if I've got the names wrong, but I'm not very good at reading. So Murray going to lead him out. Cameron Ellis right behind him there, and beautifully tucked is Joshua Carlin. So we've got a few young'uns out here. Looks like there's a few boys maybe trying their hand over the 3,000 for the first time. What are they in for, Isaac, at 3,000 metres?
Oh, it's tough. I remember when I started doing them, it just feels like an eternity out there. It honestly feels like a long run.
Yeah, it is painful. There's no other way to describe a 3,000 than pain, I think. Look at Ranveer Gurja go. Flying the flag for Box Hill there in 5th place. Yep, counted that correctly. 5.
Even though he's sitting in, I don't think he's getting any cover from the wind.
No, I think all 6'3" of Ranveer may be just copping it right now. They've gone through in about 74. So they're on for 9 minute just over pace. Which is might be a little bit faster than the seeded times, but hey, they may be on to that pace.
If they can do that in a G race, we'll be on for something
fast
by the time we get to the A race.
It's going to be world record.
Stewie should have got down.
Yeah, should have had another crack. Now, these are some of the best shorts going around in athletics here. Mr. Hong has
Pink
some
shorts.
phenomenal shorts. But it is all going to be our Mentone athlete, Ranveer Gurja. Just look at the size difference between Campbell Brooks and Ranveer Gurja. Ranveer Gurja could swallow Campbell Brooks. In fact, I hope the race isn't too long because he might do just that. So, Sammy Murray is not waiting for any man. He will take no prisoners. He's put about 35 metres into the rest of the field, which is actually, don't get distracted. It's beautifully strung out. Everybody's got a little bit of room to be able to get through. But not Sammy Murray. He's going, I'm not interested. I'm here to run my own race. 2:30 there through 600, so certainly right on. But we're going to have a few little, lead changes here. I think this pack is going to really chop and change over the next kilometre, and then that last kilometre is going to be a survival mode. Sammy Murray, slow. Geez, I was going to say he's getting picked up, but I think I'd be talking out of pocket if I said that. So Sammy Mary's still going to lead him out.
He's on track for a sub 9:30, so if you can hold on to that, he could drag some of these guys through.
I'll tell you what, let's see. So Cam Ellis has come in with the fastest.
About 3:11 through the K, so 9:33 pace, which is pretty quick.
So he's got a 9:55 PB, Sammy Murray. So he's certainly well and truly on track to smash it out of the park.
Trying to have a look at what shoes he's got on as well.
Yeah, get your I think they're super shoes.
I think they're next percents.
Does that count as a super shoe?
Oh, it is the super shoe.
Okay, that's the epitome of a super shoe.
Ranveer making the move there for Box Hill, the pink headband.
So they've sort of blown it apart a little bit. We're going to have to see our South Melbourne man try and bridge that gap back to the lead pack. Going to take a little bit of effort, though, there from Daniel Clark. But not that he can't do it. So now we're into a beautiful, beautiful rhythm right now. So Mr. Hong in the pink shorts. I'm fascinated. Absolutely fascinated. Ranveer Gurja sitting there in third. Almost as much of a cult hero as the man to my left. Isaac Bibile.
I don't know if you can call me a cult hero.
Well, I'm buying into it. James Anderson leading him out, get a little bit of a gap. Here comes Ranveer Gurja, though. He's not letting him get too far away. I reckon watch out for Matthew Blashki as well from Mornington Peninsula. He's looking really good towards the back of that pack.
Got to look out for Daniel Chen in the all blue there. He's about a metre off the back of that pack there. Steve Ellinghouse, athlete. Should come home well.
Been training all right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while because I haven't been there for a while.
Yep.
But
tracks.
I'm assuming he's going pretty well because he's usually pretty consistent with his training.
Well, I'm right on him. Go Daniel Chen. But what I have to focus on right now is Jimmy Anderson. Not the English bowler. The Yarra Rangers athlete with hip number 1 on his left hip. Putting him to work. Putting the sword to him right now, honestly. He's asking a lot of questions and there's not a lot of answers. I think only 1 or 2 guys seem to have an answer. So it's going to be interesting how this shapes up as they come down with 3 laps to go. Jimmy Anderson. And I think behind him here.
Cameron Ellis.
Yeah.
Looks like.
You're spot on. It's Cameron Ellis.
Josh Carlin in third there.
And Ranveer, Mr. Hong. Blashki. Have a young fella down there as well by the name of Jasper Gay, I believe, as well. So size means nothing in athletics. It's all about your heart. And right now the man with the biggest one is Jimmy Anderson. So Anderson going to lead out Cameron Ellis.
Get the 2K split in just a second as they go down the back straight here. It's hard to tell if Anderson's picked up the pace or if everyone's fallen off.
I reckon he might have picked it up. He's gone 6:27 through the 2K there.
So it's about a 3:15 there.
Yeah.
Would have been quicker for him because he was sitting in that first K.
True.
So
yeah, he wasn't at the front.
He's definitely picked it up.
So he's here to make it a race right now. Maybe even could this be the fastest K of the race. It really looks like he's starting to put his foot down a little bit. And again, only Cameron Ellis is the man that can get right on the back of him. So, look, if nothing else, Jimmy Anderson's made it an honest race. And the only man who's truthful enough to come with it is Cameron Ellis. So Ellis now, he's only about 3 lengths behind him here. Jimmy Anderson, 7:05 on the clock with 2 laps to go. Watch out here as well for Joshua Carlin. Mr. Hong behind him there. Ranveer Gurja, Blashki too. Now coming on the outside is Greg Watson. And our favourite man in Jasper Gay, not too far behind them there. But we got to look at Jimmy Anderson. We got to look at Cameron Ellis. And right now, if I had to make a pick with 700 metres to go, I think I'm going to get on Ellis. Or is the absolute dark horse Carlin? I don't know. I don't think he's done with yet. I don't think he's done with yet.
Closing the gap.
Well, I think even Mr. Hong and Ranveer Gurja, Blashki, they're all working well, really well with 600 metres to go now. And here he comes now. So Cam Ellis now is going to start to strengthen. He's going to lengthen his stride a little bit. He's going to get on the outside. Might give him a tap on the shoulder and say, thank you so much. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. It's time for Cameron Ellis to take control. 500 metres to go. Big boy stuff now. Jimmy Anderson done a lot of it. Cameron Ellis behind him there. Joshua Carlin got a little bit of room to make up. Mr. Hong not far. Blashki goes around Ranveer Gurja. So now we're going to start to move. This is where it really becomes a race. 8:22 maybe. Give us 23 on the clock. Puts his wrist up and he says, that's the time I wanted to see. So he's getting the photo taken out in front. 350 metres to go now for Jimmy Anderson. Can he get it moving? Cameron Ellis not too far behind him, though. He's right on the back of him. It's going to take a lot from Jimmy Anderson to keep him out, I reckon. Anderson got the head wobbles. Ellis looking strong. So Anderson now starts to get 1 metres, make it 2, 3, 4. Skipping stones, he starts to move away, Jimmy Anderson. Ellis not too far away, though. He won't let the band snap. Anderson, though, he's got the beneficiary of not exactly knowing what's behind him. Cameron Ellis now right on the outside, knocking away. He might even just smash down the door. The only man who can close it is Jimmy Anderson, and closes where it stays. So 180 metres to go. Jimmy Anderson. Ellis right behind him there. Puts his head down. Says, give me a little bit of something. But Jimmy Anderson's going to take it all away from him, I think, here. 120 metres to go. The head wobbles must mean that he's about to launch himself into the stratosphere, because that's what he's doing now. Jimmy Anderson moves out. Doesn't move. Glides out inside of lane 3. Jimmy Anderson. He's done it here. I called it Cameron Ellis, and I should have called it Jimmy Anderson. Well done there. Anderson takes it out 9.33. Ellis behind him there at 9.34. Look at this now. Mr. Hong going to come around the outside, right on the outside of our young fella there in
Josh Carlin.
Josh Carlin. Ranveer Gurja comes through for a 9.48.
PB
He
for
is
him.
stoked with that.
First
Look at
sub
the
10
fist
for
bump.
Ranveer.
Well, he is absolutely chuffed, and so he should be. So the rest of the fellas come through now. We have some little ass athletes coming through, definitely for their first ever. And Lucas Paminger.
Plenty of sub 10s in that race.
Heaps of sub 10s, and there weren't a lot seeded under 10 either. Here comes Chen.
Just fought right till the end.
And he'll take a 10.18, I would think. That's a great run.
He'll be happy with that.
And Jared Traub coming through now. Our final athlete here in this men's G3000 is going to be Aiden Muscat with a 10.30. So there's a hot G3000. Let me tell you. 22 men in the next men's F. Better be on notice.